Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to our full pYanodon's playthrough. We're having a great time. We just got geothermal power going, and after the last video was over, I went ahead and put the same geothermal build over here. Actually, I slightly changed it, and then I came back and changed this one. What did I change? Well, I wanted to have a priority system. So the way this works is the power that is created first is this regenerative heat exchanger. That's not easy to say. And this powers these two steam engines, which then are connected to the pump, the geothermal plant, and these four heat exchangers. And so the primary geothermal water will always go towards powering this stuff, which means it really should never run out, no matter what. And then the rest of the power goes out to the base and powers this last one, simply because the four of these running at full capacity cannot power all five. Actually, wait. I realize I was a dummy. Because this outputs enough power to handle all five of these, so I should have just powered up all five. Anyway, it's not a big deal. It's only 300 kilowatts. In any case, this way we have a priority system, so even if the base power goes out, this will still be running itself, and we won't have to deal with the death spiral. And then I have this same build over here, and each one we decided can support about 60 megawatts, so that means I then disconnected my coal supply from the boilers. Whew. So finally this ash nonsense is done. We're done filling up this ash ridiculousness, and I can do something with all of it eventually. And I'm gonna leave this up for now because I might want to use it as a panic backup. I'll probably delete this eventually because it's gonna produce such a small amount. But I have no reason to remove it, so I won't. And that means our base is fully geothermal powered right now, and we've got a cool 116 megawatts available, which feels great. So I have at least double the amount of power without anything hurting. And the main reason we needed more power was for electric mining. I can cross more power off the list. And electric mining will take a lot of power, so now we have that power. What's up, Dave? You're just in time. I'm doing well. Hope you're well. Hope everybody's well on YouTube. Let me know how you guys are doing, too. I also need to actually craft the electric miners. Where are they? Okay, they're still in the old spot, and they're pretty cheap. What's not so cheap are the fluid mining drills. And these take 1 megawatt. That's a lot more than the vanilla amount. They do, thankfully, go twice as fast as the burner drills. Wow. All of our geothermal power is just going to go right in the crapper. Oh my gosh. 1 megawatt each. That's a lot. It's just going to go right in the dump. The good news is these produce 4 raw coal a second, so you don't need all that many of them. And as far as I can tell, they don't have any idle cost. Am I seeing that right? Yeah, there's no minimum consumption, so, you know, if they're not running, they're not using power. So that's good. Oh, but I can finally remove all of this crap. Oh, this feels so good. Oh, that's like a weight off my chest. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. We are going to have to put all that ash somewhere. I think it's time to research warehousing so we can not have iron chests full of ash now. And I'm going to have to figure out exactly how to belt all this. Who knows what... Oh, that belt is for the fauna. Flora? Flora. Bioreserves. What are these called? Native flora. That's right. Fauna would be an animal, not a plant. Okay, that actually I think is full coverage. Like so. That research will take a couple minutes, which is fine. What's going on here? I don't really know. I was just mining this out, I guess. How much ash do you think we're going to have in all of these chests? I'm going to guess 600,000. That's my guess. In all of these raw coal chests combined. I'm going to guess 600,000. That's maybe a little high, but we'll see. We shall see. We got plenty of drills, so I can just deconstruct all of this. And then I don't have the warehouses yet. Oh, there's some more iron. Look at that. 76 iron just waiting for me. We'll get that mined out real quick. $76 flipping iron. Okay, we do need this to be one higher. That'll be full coverage on that side. Oh, of course that one's mining iron as well. Now it's gone. Belt that down. Okie dokie. There we go. That's more than a full belt. Also, we don't even need these two anymore because of not needing the power. I can always remake the belts if I really need that power to run for a while. So I'm going to deconstruct that. I think the best thing would just be to have a decent amount of fuel stocked up near there so I can just manually chuck it in and it'll run for, you know, I don't know, a minute, 2 minutes to kickstart things. If I actually need belts of coal to those boilers again, we've got bigger problems. And we can just remake the belt if we really have to do that. So I'll remove these belts for now to probably around here. We also have a bunch of wood that we can use as fuel if we have to. Let me get rid of this iron ore. I'll put it in my dump chest with all the other dumpage. I also don't need check valves. I'll keep the underflow valve. I'll use that eventually. And then this, was this going somewhere? I have no idea where all this was going. It looks like the only thing that's getting used is this line right here. This is unused. This is unused. This was all just for power. Okay, deconstruct these guys. Almost done with warehousing. Move the ash over and out of the way. Okay, we're gonna need a warehouse. But we should just be able to plop a couple miners down. How about one there? 3 here. And can this be a full belt? Yes, this can be a full belt. Deconstruct that guy. Move those little chests down. These need to be powered. Bada bing, bada boom. This feels so good. Can't even describe how nice this is. Yeah, that'll go down by 1. I think that's... yeah, that's full coverage. Down there. Alright, warehousing is done. Let's craft ourselves a... why are those the same price? Does that feel weird to you guys? Shouldn't deposits be more than warehouses? Weird. The smaller two are the same, and the bigger two are the same. Okay, well, I'll make a warehouse to start. It's annoying that it requires wooden chests. Like, it just requires you to have wooden chests in your inventory, or wood. Okay, we'll see if I have enough. Also worth noting, I created a fixed version for the custom production UI mod, which is the thing that makes the inventory wider to 12 slots. And the version before the one that I did, this scroll bar would overlap this last slot, which was really annoying. And Ryguard helped me with adding 1 line of code to the mod, which then makes enough room for the scroll bar. So my version is called Custom Production UI Fixed, if you are interested in not having your scroll bars overlap the 12th slot. In any case, I do need to put away all my crap, and now we're going to go grab all the ash and see how much it is. Okay. Not looking like 600,000 yet. That one counts. And we got all this, and this, and this, and that one for sure was from raw coal. And we get a final number of 200,000. Ah, I was quite high in my estimate. But still, that is a lot of ash. I think way more of the ash is where we were burning it. That's only ash used to power the raw coal mining itself. That's what's crazy about this. Right? Like, none of that was from burning the raw coal in my base. That was just from powering the burner miners. So we essentially used 200,000 raw coal just to mine more raw coal. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, we'll get rid of all this crap. There's some more up here. I also need more nanobots. Yeah, the boiler ash is most likely the largest number. Because I know we've gotten well over 1 million. What are we at? We're at 2.7 million ash total. I'm guessing probably about half of that is those boilers. Okay, I'm out of iron. I need to go get some more iron. There we go. And I need to do something with all of this raw coal as well. I might need to make a shed, one of the smaller ones. Where are they? Industry. Yeah, sheds. Sheds are 2x2. I guess my other option, now that we have a bit more steel production, is the merged chests mod. I can't remember if I made... Did I put it down here? I thought I did. I can probably remove that. I have a hotkey for the tasks. So the merging chests mod allows you to merge steel chests. In this case, you can set it to more than that. But I also have it impose a penalty. You can see that the storage of a 2x2, when it comes to these, is actually the same, because I have it set to a 25%, well, 75% penalty, so it only stores a fourth as much as it would if you filled the same area with steel chests. The reason for that is so that I can have bigger warehouses without having a ton of slots. Because it turns out a lot of slots are really bad for UPS, and if I want to do a big train warehouse, that stretches the whole way. I don't want it to have 1 billion slots. So having it have less slots is actually kind of a good thing. And if I need it to have more slots, I can always make it, you know, thicker. So I didn't want it to have as many as the steel warehouses. So to get this to have more storage, it's actually not most efficient. So at least for the 2x2 size, the shed, wherever it went, where did it go? I swear I crafted one, did I not? I must not have. Have I gone mad? I thought I had clicked that. Oh, I stopped the craft. Okay. Don't know why I did that. Anyway, I will put this. So this is a nice, cool 75 slots, which is slightly better than the 48 I could get from steel chests in the same area. And I'll go ahead and move over the raw coal. Where did I put... Oh, I didn't. Maybe loaders should be 6. I think I'll have loaders be 6. Input priority right. So we'll use that for the primary. And over time, I'll get rid of all this stored up coal. Maybe I should have done more than just a shed. Maybe I should have done a storehouse. Or a warehouse. Let's do a storehouse. Are these 3x3? These are 4x4. That's kind of annoyingly large. But it still fits here and it'll hold more, so we'll do it. No, it actually doesn't fit. Move that up by 1. Scoot it on in there, and that's a little bit more storage space. While I deal with never having enough inventory space. This is the way. Alright, I'm not putting any more effort into that. Also, we need raw coal to be going... Okay, that's the supply for that belt. That's the supply for this belt. This is an empty belt. When I have the energy, I like to deconstruct belts all the way to their home. And there's some more ash. So 221,000. And where is this going? This is powering my small mall. And that's it. This is powering my furnaces. Okay, so this one's actually important. Still, for a while, at least. We'll spread out some miners. And that should be a full belt? Yeah, that's more than a full belt, actually. Nice. And then, let's see. What to research next, by the way. We got warehousing done. Steel furnaces require refined concrete. Borax will open the door to some stuff that I will need eventually. Water animals allows you to render fish. Automation 2 is important, but we need inner metallics. I guess inner metallics are the next big step. In resources, because they go in a lot of things. You might be wondering why there's a powerhouse here. That's because currently I have the mixed fuel mod installed that Dave worked on. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to use it yet, but it is a way to turn your fuel canisters back into liquid fuel, where you can share the liquid fuel. I'm not sure. Yeah. There are a lot of pros and cons to it. I'm just not sure if I'm going to use it, but I have it installed at least. Yeah, being able to build the automated factories is, I think, where we want to be. Trying to think if there's anything else we really need. I don't think so. Hey, thanks for the follow, One Fable Freak. Oh yeah, and long inserters finally show up at intermetallics, I think. Is that right? No, it's even further than that. Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. That long inserters don't show up until rubber. I feel like even showing up at intermetallics would be pretty far away. But it's even further than intermetallics. At least I'm guessing you need intermetallics to make some of these buildings. Yep. Wow. Okay. Well, whatever. At this point, we just need to start researching everything. So I'll do the other ore processing chains. Lead, nickel, tin, and burners. Oh my gosh, I still haven't turned on the stupid research queue. Dave, you also mentioned that this is supposed to be a one-sided coal belt, but it feeds one-sided things, so I don't have to worry about that. I think we're good. Haven't even tapped into the whole patch. Maybe I should tap into the whole patch. There's not really a reason to, though. Did this need coal? Hold up. Yeah, I killed this one. Honestly, Dave, I have no idea what... Like, I set up so many different raw coal things over a long course of time. I think it just got very messy. Here, we'll do 3, and then that'll load onto that side. That should be a full belt. And that one is going to... Oh, yeah, acetylene. That's right. Oh, and this is so nice. We actually have enough coke now. Look at all this coke oven gas that I could use to make hot air eventually. Speaking of, here's another place where I have a lot of ash. Steam. Steam to make the coke, or more accurately, pitch processing. And we do pitch processing because we need the... What's the main thing we need? It's the light oil to make aromatics. The rest of it's kind of a byproduct. Okay, and it looks like there was also fuel on this belt. Is that the one I just brought back to life? Yeah. Okay. Long pipe time from geothermal. Yeah, it's definitely a consideration to use geothermal steam. I'm trying to remember, how much steam do these make? 30 a second. From 15 megawatts of electricity. 30 a second is equivalent to 4 boilers running. Which would be, well, right about 15 megawatts of, is that right? 3.7 megawatts of fuel times 4. Yeah, I think so. So it's really the same amount of power cost. I think I'd rather spend, well, coal crushing's annoying though. I was gonna say crushed coal to power this. Geothermal's definitely easier. I have one right here as well. You know what? Since it's right here, we're gonna use it. That's so close. Okay, so one more geothermal plant is needed, which means more engines again. More engines, and we'll need 1. I'll do 2 heat exchangers, which means more stone and more stone brick. Oh, come on. Okay, we'll make 5 total. I might as well set up the whole thing while I'm here. I'm also a bit worried about stone. We're gonna need to set up that other stone mine really soon. Oh, there's just so many things. So many things. Oh my goodness. Wow, we're kind of doing all of those at the same time, aren't we? Let's... Why am I up here? I'm looking for engine units. Might as well grab circuits. By the way, do you have an issue? You do have an issue. What's going on with you? Uh-oh. I seem to have broken something. Apparently, we've just got a sides of the belt issue that can be remedied by doing this. I don't know when we broke that, but that's definitely been a bad thing. Probably when we redid the high pressure furnaces or something. I wonder how long that's been broken. Okay, that should fix everything. Let's get rid of all but one stack. Get rid of all of the limestone. That should be fixed. Goody goody. Engines, here they are. Oh yeah, and they need like 1 billion small parts. That's right. I think it's 40 each. Absolutely crazy. So I'm gonna set up some small parts feeding into here. And what else did they need? Aluminum and pipes. So we'll just kind of preemptively give it some stuff. So we have some engines when we need them. And keep getting rid of those underground pipes as we can. Oh, I could put reel inserters here. That would speed things up a bit. Much better. This one might need another one, actually. Yes, it does. Okay. Geothermal, I promise. We're still remembering what we're doing. And I'm gonna go grab more steel plates, if we have any. We might not. Did I forget about coke? I did not. Okay, we need another coke trip, though. Thought. Because we have a whole belt of raw coal right here. I don't have a ton of space for it, but I'm gonna plop a couple high pressure furnaces that are going to take some... Oh, that's not gonna work. We'll do it this way. We'll have the tin weave around like this. And then the raw coal will split. This is going to fuel the tin. You know, we're going to have electric miners soon anyway, so that's not worth putting a lot of effort into. But then this will be feeding high-pressure furnaces, which are just making coke from raw coal. We're going to need a gas vent on a tank of some sort, which I don't know if we have any. And an overflow. Craft the overflow vent. Connect all that, and then we've got coke out, and that will be coke for steel. Which goes there. Okay. That was a long-winded way to just make sure we have enough coke. I only need 0.625, so that is overkill. Though these inserters are actually too slow by themselves. Okay, that is a lot of coke, actually. Moving on. The ash belt also backed up down where I was. Uh-oh, where was an ash belt backed up? Everything's always backed up. This is just a... I feel like pYanodon's is just a giant cluster from start to finish. Iron smelting. Yeah, there is it backed up. No, that's iron, sorry. Ash, there's the ash. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we'll give it a steel belt. That'll last a little longer. Oh my goodness. So much ash. It's raining ash. Okay, we have our geothermal. We have the thingy. We need a pressure pump. We need steam engines. 10 of them. And I think that might be it. I always forget something. Power poles? I do need some more power poles, actually. Grab some treated wood for that. Bingo, bango. Go ahead and craft as many as I can. Should last a minute. Alright, now what? Now my wood is stalled out. Oh my goodness. Guys, this is pYanodon's. This is the pain we know and love. What happened to the wood? Oh, did it run out of ash? I bet it did, because it was being fed from the boiler ash. Arrgh. Oh my goodness. It never ends. It never freaking ends. So now I need to turn all these around. Have them go to the logs. This is hilarious. No, that's the wrong belt. That feeds rock coal. It's this belt we need. How much ash do we need? 5 a second? Okay. So that is more than 5 a second, and that is like well over 100,000, which would last 20,000 seconds, which is like 6 hours. It's probably like 200,000. But just to be ultra confident, we can have these go in as well. Okay, that should last a while. That'll last until it stalls again. Of course. I was gonna say that'll last until we make wood a different way, but who knows how long it'll be before we make wood a different way. It could be 30 hours of gameplay or 100, who knows. Either way, we're gonna get easy steam. It's just gonna feel good. Plus more power. This guy is going to have a priority system to give... Oh no, that's why I didn't set this one up. It's really far away from water. I guess we could use the water that's right here. Yeah, I'll just do that. Okay, so we'll need a steam back to base and a water. Oh, my fourth thingy's gone. Hold on. Interface? Yeah, I had it down to 3 because I was working on some tutorials. Now riddle me this. Why does that one have a blue outline and that one doesn't? What the heck? That's curious. Do these have a rotation? Ha! They do. I wonder if there's a way to make that not a thing. That's annoying. Yeah, that's a weird one. I mean, it makes sense, because like with an underground pipe, that very much is a different thing than that. But with these guys, it's the same. Anyway, okay, we need water to be sent. So we'll have that. Should just be able to deconstruct all this. Oh, the problem is the coke, though. I mean, I say problem. It's probably a good thing to have extra coke. But I was using it. Okay, I have a thought. What we'll do... How much coke can this make? This can make up to 8 per second. Boilers can use... Oh, but then that'll make ash infinitely. Well, that's still better than having the coke back up. 8 times... These are 5 megawatts, right? 5 megajoules is 40. Maybe I should just use the coke other places. Yeah, I'll just focus on using that coke rather than anything else. Oh yeah, and we're not feeding this tar anymore either, except from our syngas producer, right? Did I pipe the tar over? I didn't. I still need to do that. Oh crap. So is there no tar? Except what was in all these tanks? Okay, yeah, that's it. That's all we got. Still 80,000, but that's a big thing. Pipe tar over. That needs to be done. Okay, I will deconstruct all this, though. And steam can be advanced fluid style. It's a bit simpler. I need some more nanobots. I should automate nanobots by now. What was this? This was ash output? Oh yeah, I had a plan for ash cleanup. Didn't I? Well, so much for this belt. Okay, so steam. Steam. The water is coming this way. Turn a corner. Steam is going to be here. Burner has finished. That means I can burn ash. That's a good thing to be able to do. It is kind of a waste of fuel, but sometimes you're happy wasting a little bit of fuel to not have to deal with the logistics. You make pressurized water from, well, water. Maybe I'll do it right there because that's actually in line. And then we're going to need to connect home to power. Gosh, we're already 40 minutes into the episode. It feels like it's been 5 minutes. Oh my goodness. There's just so much to do in pYanodon's. It's really crazy. They keep you busy. Alright, I'm not going to do the same system I did before, because we actually want steam to be the primary output here. Where are they? So we're still going to need these guys. Whoa, that's weird. When you're placing the regenerative heat exchanger, these icons disappear. That's very strange. I don't know why. How to do this? I guess the best way... Okay, hold on. Yeah, I got it. We actually will do it pretty similarly, so I'll at least start by copying this. And we'll put that, I think that's in the right spot. So step 1 is using the power. I need to handcraft the overflow valve there. We'll use the power from this one to power all of the heat exchangers. And then I can disconnect these. Okay. And then we move these further away, or I'll just move them entirely. And then the steam from these will all go into a tank. Tank. Yeah, we'll do a bigger one. Yeah, we'll do one of these big boys. 120,000. And then I'll have an overflow valve out of that. That will go to the steam engines. I guess I'll just line it up back here for simplicity. Oh, that'll get in the way of my power poles, though. How far away can we go? There we go. Shouldn't there be more? Oh, there they are. It's like, I thought I had 4 more. They're right here. Alright, tank. Overflow. Those are connected, and then we connect these to base power, which is down here. Bada bing, bada boom. Crap, forgot to connect the pump. So if I have my thinking correct, what this will do is power itself with this fluid and all of these heat exchangers before anything else. And then, from there, it will send all of the steam into this tank, which will go back to the base by default. But if we have more than enough steam, then it will overflow into more power available. A little bit of a downside of this is that it's going to look like I have more power available when my base is slower, and then once everything starts to pick up, I use more power, and I'll use more of this steam, you know, when I'm requiring this section to run, which then means I have less power. So it's kind of a double whammy when things go south, but it seems wasteful to not use that steam for power at all. Then again, geothermal's infinite, so it's not really wasting anything. I'll leave it. I'll leave it the way it is. I just have to note that it's really 120 megawatts that I can sustain for sure, because there's another decent amount of steam here that you think a power outage is worse than a steam outage. That's probably true. When you put it like that, Dave, I think I will switch it. Yeah, okay, you're right. Yeah, we'll go to power first and then steam. And this will provide steam unless we're using literally all of the power. The only south side? On the bad side. The bad part of this is it won't provide the amount of steam that it could, because these generators are prioritized at the same level as my other geothermal plants. And I'd rather have this one not giving any power if my other geothermal plants already have enough. And there's no easy way to do that with the distance between the power plants and not having accumulators and stuff. So unfortunately, this won't output like 120 steam, even though it could with zero loss. That's the only benefit to the system I had before. The best system would be one that sends steam unless power gets low, and then it would switch to sending steam to power. But there's no easy way to do that right now. Also, is 120 steam even enough? How many boilers did I have? I kind of forgot. I don't even know if that's enough steam. Well, I guess it'll be enough for now. Oh, you know, that can just go there. There we go. Okay, that'll take a little while to fill up. But it is filling up. Yeah, what was the... Ah, dang it. My radars never quite reach far enough, do they? Alright, place a radar here. Power the radar with priority as well. Why not? This guy does 250, but that's a 2-to-1. So yeah, there's no way we can get more steam, and this holds another like 80,000 or so before it starts leaking out, which is gonna take a while. That'll take 10 minutes or something. But then we get infinite steam with no ash as a byproduct, and that's really nice. And then this is only using tar as an input, and we get an output of lots of these middling byproducts that I'm not using, aromatics, a lot of coke. And then we're going to want to use that coke. And where can I use the coke? The coke can be used over here. And we want to do input priority with that. We also want it to go down there with input priority, so we'll actually have this split come down here. So that will be the coke for acetylene, and it will be the coke for carbon dioxide. I don't know where this carbon dioxide is even going anymore. And it will also be coke for circuits, I think. Yeah. Okay. And we do have a bit of ash excess right here. That's a bit of a problem. Let me send that off to the ash disposal unit, which is still going strong at the moment. And I think this will actually be going strong for a while. Yeah, I'm glad I caught that, because that one was almost full. And then our circuits would have stopped again, for even more reasons unknown. But now we got circuits running again. That's good. That is good. Where else do I need coke? I guess steel? I could weave this all the way over to steel. And use it there. I guess I just don't know, like, how much coke are we talking here? That's 84 pitch, can produce up to 8 coke a second. If I'm using 16 aromatics a second. The aromatics were for... Where did I even set this up? Did I ever set this up? I swear we had this in a production line. Was it in here? Yeah. So that was used for mining zinc. That's what it is. All right, mining zinc is where the aromatics are going. So as long as I need circuits, which are currently using that zinc, then we will be making that coke. Fair enough. I wish I had the speakers. When do I get the speakers and circuits? Oh, okay, we get them in Pi1. That's nice. Because this is the part of the game where I'd really like to just set up a speaker where we can have it set off an alarm if we end up filling up on coke. There's a lot of systems where, you know, it technically could back up, but in practice it never will, as long as you prioritize using your byproduct first. And it's kind of hard to know sometimes which systems are going to back up and which ones won't. Like, will we use that 8 coke a second, or will we not? I think we will. Oh, those need to keep running. Why did I deconstruct that? Still got a lot of copper, apparently. Okay, things are running nicely. We need to pipe the tar over from syngas, and then I think we'll call it a YouTube episode after that. Now you output coal from miners? What? Oh, you're right. Oh my goodness. Rookie mistake. I need to put lights lights in more places around the base. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Woo! All right. What's using power these days? Electric mining drills aren't using all that much. 4 megawatts right now. Okay, and we need to pipe tar all the way. I wish Pipe Visualizer could do map view with like bigger icons. That would be really cool. So we need to take the tar, which is here, and route it all the way to here. Probably best done alongside whatever's in this one. What is in this one? Is that the aromatics? Yes. Yeah, that's the aromatics. Okay, so I'll go up from where the aromatics are, which means to the right of the syngas. All right. That'll work. I may not have enough of these undergrounds. I need the ingredients to craft more, though. Okay, we will go over and down. We'll just go alongside the syngas as far as we can. Wait. Oh, that's a corner extension. I was like, why does neither one of them fit? I missed one. Which one did we miss? Oh, there it is. That's better. I still need to get this guy running to bring more aluminum over. You just gotta prioritize, right? I haven't needed the aluminum yet, so there hasn't really been a big pressing drive to make that happen. Pipe visualizer. Oh yeah, there's the hover over pipe visualizer, which is actually kind of cool as well. So the aromatics are up here. Okay, that's where they go over. So keep going up. Up and up and up. It lags the game? I mean, it's not lagging my game at all, but maybe with bigger systems it does. You know, like when you're looking at stuff like this. But even with that, it seems to be still crispy frame rate for me. So it probably requires a huge system to lag it. But, you know, I'd still rather have the option to do it, of course. This one actually clears above the smelter, which is nice. Oh, that's just one tile too short. Alright. So be it. Good news is I'm pretty close to my advanced fluid handling junk, so I can grab more. I also need a little bit more of these two. And those. And some of the L's. Grab some more iron while I'm here. Get rid of some tin ore. You gotta remember your ABCs. Always be cleaning your inventory. Oh, now I'm in a pickle, aren't I? Up here, maybe? Wow. Oh, I'm so ready for trains and train systems and not having to pipe things everywhere. Doing Mortal Kombat with underground pipes. Okay, why is it now locking to absolute? What the heck? I broke it. It's not doing relative. What? Look at this. It's not moving with the cursor. It is up and down, but not left and right. What? That's an interesting glitch. It's most certainly on snap to grid relative. But it's like doing an absolute snap this way. What if I just turn off snap to grid entirely? And then... Okay, yeah, that's normal. And then turn it back on relative. And it's busted again. Wow, that's so weird. Drop the print, like, on the ground? Can I even do that? Is it just me, or did that just explode? Well, it's gone now. Thanks, Teus. Broke my blueprint. Wait, picker explodes dropped blueprints? Okay, well, we can just fix this easily enough, but it's really weird that this blueprint broke. I've never seen a blueprint break like that. I should probably just stop using it. This is too intricate anyway. Okay, and then the tar needs to be fed into this system, so we're almost there. We made it. Okay, let's go. That's an overflow. We already have an overflow, so I can remove this overflow. And we just need to connect it to the system, which is currently a bit janky. But it doesn't really matter. There we go. The zap blueprint control. Okay, well, I might want to turn that off. But yeah, that's a weird, definitely a weird glitch. But now we have tar being fed in from our syngas producer. And steam is still not here. Let's just make sure that nothing's broken. Yeah, we're almost there, just not quite to 80%. What's 80% of 20? 16? So it'll be at 96K that it should start overflowing. And then I also need a pump. I should have thought of this before I was on the wrong side of the base. I need a pump out of the... whatchamacallit? Out of the tank down here in the bottom right. So that we fully... First of all, that we don't get backflow from the tar system. And second of all, because there might be other places where I want to input into this tar system now. But I'm not going to want an input into this tar system to flow back into here and then overflow. So I essentially want this to be a pump out. And then it will fill up this whole system to 100. At least it should. It's going to fill up slowly because there's a lot of tanks on the other side of the base. But there we go. And now syngas will be providing our base with tar. And the coal gas is... What am I doing with the coal gas again? Do we have an overflow set up for coal gas? Yeah. Wait, no. Hold on, what's going on here? Right now I'm overflowing into syngas. Oh, I think I'm just prioritizing mining. I think that's the only thing this coal gas is doing. Yeah, that's just for mining aluminum. Okay, well, I will have to call it a YouTube episode there, but we have gotten electric miners, which is very exciting, and cleaned up a lot of the stuff in the base, fixed some of our tar systems, dealing with raw coal and ash. We just continue to make progress in pYanodon's. So for those of you on YouTube, as always, let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.